Hi everybody, it's Kiara. How are you all? I meant to come back last week for after spring break, but I didn't get a chance. I kicked off spring break really well, and I was going to show you what I finished. If you remember, here was the spring break list of projects. And then this was my list of projects for this week. So let's go through and what I did. The week started off well with spring break. We were on spring break hold on, I will tell you, March 22nd to the 28th. So we were on the March 30th, but I had to go to a DAR thing on Wednesday, March 25th. So I wasn't home the 25th, 26th, 27th. I came home the 28th and got a little bit more done, but I was kind of tired that week. I wanted to spend some time with the family. So I didn't get a lot done. I really didn't get a lot done till Friday night here because I have so much going on with DAR. It's ridiculous. And it has to do with our America 250 and being an active chapter. So I haven't had a lot of time to do other stuff. I've been doing a lot of genealogy, doing a lot of helping our registrar with a lot of applications. So it's just been insane. So let me show you what's going on. I did, like, my plans veered, like nowhere on here. Well, I had to do Designer Mystery 8, but I wanted doing Designer Mystery 8 and 9. I'm going to show you these. I don't even know which is which. Actually, let's see. So I can show you. 9, 8. Okay, so here's Designer Mystery 7. So this is 7, and I probably showed you this already. So here's Designer Mystery 7. And then this is Designer Mystery 8. And then Designer Mystery 9. Those are all done. And I starched the fabric for Designer Mystery 10, but I did not get that done. And that wasn't even on my list. Only 8 was, so I did 9. So those are done. And actually this is the 3rd row. I only have the 1st row done, so I need to like do the finishing so I can get that one done. Then I did, this is the March 15th. This is the Clover block. I really like how this one came out. This is for Fat Quarters by the Dozen. This came out great. And then April 1st, which was Wednesday, I think, the next release came out, and this is that one. I don't remember what this is called. Refraction? Hold on, let's see. Did I write it down? No, I just wrote Starch. Fat Quarters by the Dozen. Actually, I have the book right here. So this one's done now to the 15th. April 1st was, composition. And then the next one will be Fireflies. Okay, I'm not in love with how this one came out because I chose such a dark accent fabric. I wish I had just used the background fabric, but it's okay. It is what it is. So that one's done. So I'm all caught up on that. And then I did some work on Socialites. I did Socialites 3 and 4. And this was block 3. And no, that was block 4, and this was block 3. These are so cute. It's hollyhocks and roses for the most part, and then I'm throwing some other stuff in. And then, guys, I finished the first 3-month of assignment for Celebrate for the America 250 quilt. I don't know what was over here. I don't know where the layout is to show you. It's probably over there. Oh, it's over there. So, hold on, let me just go get that. It's just on the other side of the table. Okay, and this is like a year-long quilt-along, but I'm glad they had us doing the 3-inch blocks because there's no way I would have wanted to do these blocks at the end. So this is the quilt for the America 250. It's in the Celebrate with Quilts book by Lisa Alexander and Susan Aki. It is a recoloration of 130 something it's on. It's a, no, it's 130 something. The Peppermint Rose quilt. It's a recoloration of this quilt. Okay, so we had from February to May to do all of the 3-inch blocks. And then beginning in June, we are supposed to start with the 6-inch blocks. And we're making 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 28 6-inch blocks. But I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip to release 4 and do the 12-inch blocks, and I will show you why. I find I finish things more if I do it this way. Okay. So these are the 4 quilt blocks, and you see around here, this is all the 3-inch blocks. So I am going to do the 4 blocks, and then I'm going to do this. So I can assemble as I go then, because otherwise I don't see me finishing this. So that's what I'm going to do. I have a plan on how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just a little bit different than how they did it. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to choose the blocks that go on the sides here, and I'll do those. Because I just see myself finishing it that way. A lot faster. And I can kind of use this picture for the coloration, even though since I'm using a different line. So let me show you all the 3-inch blocks I did. So these are, okay. This is the Trustworthy block. This is the Spider blocks. Shoe Fly. And these are the Jazzy Pinwheels. So those are all done. I am done with that. I decided yesterday that I'm going to take a break from this for a little bit. Since there's nothing on here, since this is quilt along. If I decide I want to do one of the 12-inch blocks, I'll do them. Otherwise, I'm just going to take a break to the beginning of May. Even though there's nothing on here till June, I think my other plan is to go ahead and do those 4 blocks before June 1st, and then start doing the 6-inch blocks when everybody else is. I don't know if I really want to carry this into 2027, especially now that we're doing the bigger blocks. So that's where I am on that. Okay. Then I cut out and picked up the Riley Block Design Challenge. I am like 6 weeks behind, but I did block 3 and 5. Now, block 3 has a big mistake in it. I have a kit. I don't know if I have enough fabric. So I'm going to show you. You will see the mistake right off. And I was so careful doing this, but I don't know how I did this. You see my mistake? Honestly, when I hold it like this, I don't mind it. But when you hold it like this, you can see. So I have to redo this piece right in here. But I'm not sure. I'm sure I have enough of the background, but I'm not sure because I bought a kit and I've never bought a kit from these people. So it's not like a fat quarter shop that I know that there's extra. So this block's going to go on the side. until the end, and if I have enough, I can redo that. Okay, that was block 3, and here is block 5. Now, I'm loving this Lori Holt recoloration. It's looking great. So now I have to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that is all I've done. I think I made a lot of progress on my sew-alongs. Like, I'm totally caught up on Fat Quarters by the Dozen. Celebrate 250. I'm caught up on Designer Mystery 10. We're waiting for Designer Mystery 11 block. So I think I'm good there. So I'm gonna write, let's get me a piece of paper, because I probably will not be doing much this week. I think what I'm gonna try to do during the week this week is I am going to try and cut things out so I can sew over the weekend, but I only have one day to sew this weekend because I'm going out with my girlfriends on Saturday. We are driving to Oklahoma City, which is about a 4-hour drive, running a 5K, and coming home. Don't ask. We were originally going to stay over, but we've decided to make it a day trip. So it'll be a long day. Okay, so this week. So I have Friday night. I can do something maybe a little bit on Sunday. So we're doing the week of 4/6. Plus I have a DAR meeting this week. And tomorrow I'm meeting somebody to sign an application. So you see, plus, you know, that pesky thing called work comes in. So we're going to write DSM 10. So that will catch me up. And I haven't been doing any of my past whips that I want to catch up on, but we're in less than 7 weeks to school. So I'm going to start thinking about the whips that I want to whip out over the summer. Okay, so we're going to do that. Let's do Socialites 2. Socialites 5 and 6. 5 and 6. And I think the only other thing we're going to do is 3. Riley Blake Designs. We're going to cut blocks 6 and 7. The reason I said that we're only going to cut them because I'm doing a recoloration. And I'm going to show you on this because this is a free pattern. You can go to them and get it. I have to go through, if you'll see here, I have to go through and write what fabric I have to use here. So, and it takes a lot. And I don't even know what those blocks look like. So that's what I'm going to do for my plans. I didn't finish anything really this week. Plus, I want to go back to my embroidery machine. There are like so many cute embroidery designs. That design by Juju put out for the America 250, and I want to work on a couple things. So that's something I would like to look at to do. So that is where literally I am this week. I had so much going on. Life updates. Jimmy's doing good. We're kind of getting nervous because he's got a few more weeks of school, and then we don't have any post-high school plans for him. And that's on us because I don't feel comfortable putting him in a program where I know nobody. I don't know how it works. I'm just not comfortable with, because he doesn't speak. So if something goes wrong, he can't tell me. So that's where I am on that. So he will be ours. But we have some plans to bring him out, do social things. He's very good about going out to dinner and stuff. So that's that. Sammy is a little bit, if you can just keep Sammy in your prayers, she's going through some things. And we're working through them. She's seeing her therapist. So if you just send her good vibes, I know she would appreciate it. My oldest is doing good. She works. She's got a boyfriend. Her life's good. Work for me is going good. I have my work family and they're wonderful and they're supporting us through all this stuff. DAR, I told you, it's going good, but it's crazy busy, and I have a big event in July that I just need to get through because I kind of feel like that's where my summer is going to be, and I'm kind of nervous and sad at the same time. I will say that my DAR state conference was a wonderful event. I had so much fun. It was fun too because my daughter was there, and it's the first time we've gone to one of these events together. Usually it's me and my aunt, but my daughter, because she has a state position also, she decided to come, and it was just a lot of fun. Anything else? Do we have anything else? No, I don't really have anything else. And I probably talked way too fast, and I am so sorry. I'm filming this on Sunday night, so happy Easter. And I want to get it edited so it comes out on Monday morning because I didn't want to push it back another week because I'm not going to have a lot of time. And I just feel like I'm rambling and I'm talking a mile a minute today. So if you've caught up with me, and I hope that you're not watching this on, I speed up a lot of videos. If you speed up your videos, I'm going to sound so funny. I wish I could remember who it was, but I watched a really great video the other day. It was a lady, and she had a beautiful she shed or something with her. So she emptied the entire room out and got rid of so much stuff. I was kind of like, I would love to do that. I would love to get rid of a lot of fabric. I have fabric that is from when I was sewing clothes and stuff, and some of it. I have like a bin of knit fabric. I bought knit fabric thinking I was gonna get into sewing with knits and everything, and I've made one pair of pajama pants with knits. I hated it. It's so funny because I made so many, if you know me, I made so many little girl clothes, and now the thought of making clothes, I'm just like, I don't want to make clothes. I had a friend ask me if I'd make her daughter something. I was like, yeah, I guess I can make something. But I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna edit this video and get it up. I'm gonna probably try to cut some of my stuff out tonight. I'm gonna have dessert. My daughter bought me a lemon meringue pie for my anniversary. So I'm gonna go have a piece of lemon meringue pie for Easter and my anniversary. And I'm going to edit this, get it up, and get myself ready to go back to school. And I think I'm gonna try to cut out, I have 4 blocks to cut out, so I might try to do that tonight also so I can actually sew a couple days during the week. Because I know the Designer Mystery 10 block is not going to take me long. And I don't think the Socialites, I don't know. Oh, my tip for if you're ever doing Socialites, you need these Post-its to go over the size you're not cutting out. I won't tell you how many times I've cut out the size I wasn't supposed to cut out. So that's where I am. I'll talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful week. And hopefully I'll be back next week. Otherwise, it'll be 2 weeks because life will have calmed down quite a bit. And I will be able to do something. All right. Bye. Oh, please like and subscribe and do all the YouTubey things. Bye.